Hello everybody, I'm Jesse, and welcome to another episode of Avernum, Escape from the Pit. Let's go ahead and... Okay, for a second there I wasn't sure what was going on. I believe it's gonna go to Fort Dove now. Let me check something here. I should have a map somewhere. Should. Not just like this map, but oh, can I move these around? What? Just move it up and down, I guess. Oh, there it is. There's the map. So this big old map here shows all our quest locations. There's the Fort of Avernum and Silvar, and Dovno's up here, and there's stuff up here to do. That's where we're going. So this would be Fort Dovno here, and then Fort Mello's even further north, which we also need to get to at some point. So let's see what we need to do here. Okay, so we need to go visit the Bandit Keep, get the scrolls, go fight some bats. Yeah, and then go talk to the Captain Johnson here. So let's go ahead and do that here. What we got? Dovno in. Nice. See a small, worried man in long robes. They show the wear and lichen stains that come from heavy travel. Holy symbol hangs prominently from his neck. He invites you to sit with him. I am Caius, the speaker of holy chants. Come and join me. I don't mind some company as I take a rest from my journey. May I ask why you're traveling? I bring the word to the flock. I once did so in Formello, but I am now moving to safer ground. Why'd you leave? I was assistant priest there, but the raids got too much for me. I worked for Mother Claudette, a good fine woman. Plus she had the ear of the mayor. If you're ever there, mention my name to her, and she'll help you get settled. As for me, I'm off. What can you tell us about Formello? It's a city to the north. They've had troubles, though not as bad as down here. The worst thing that's happened so far is that some Nephilim spies stole the mayor's necklace. He laughs. Sounds trivial, I know, but it's supposed to have powerful magic. Still, the attacks were starting to increase. I'm glad that I left. Where are you going? I'm going to the Great Cave, where things are calmer. He looks worried for a moment, or so I hear. Great Cave? I've already been told about what the Great Cave is. Tell me about your holy symbol. Holds it up. You see it is a tiny die forged of silver. I am one of the speakers of holy chants, and yet I am no missionary. I know what you worship. Nothing and everything. Everything is vast, and only those who strive and risk all can prevail. He looks embarrassed. As I said, I am no missionary. You can learn more of our path in one of our temples. There is one in Formello. I'd like to learn holy rituals. And then travel north. If you would expand your magical knowledge, there is much to be learned there. Okay. Check this guy. Farmer named Jake. He spends his leisure time here in the inn, playing chess against all comers and making friendly wagers on the outcome. A few minutes of observation reveals that he is a fearsome opponent, not wanting to lose any money. You quietly move on. I don't know, wonder if maybe we can get like a different, take that chessboard. Take that with us. Wondering if we can get like a luck stat or something high enough to be able to get something else from that encounter. There's a soldier. Inn is clearly much frequented by merchants and warriors, the ones who pilot caravans north and south. Proprietor sits impatiently behind the counter. Stop gawking, she snaps. I'm Alice and this is my inn. We have drinks and supplies. Sometimes we have room. That's all. Hear any gossip? She takes your coins, inspects them, nods, and pockets them, she says. Haven't heard a thing. Oh, very nice. This is a great winter. I don't need anything. Oh, she turns away. That's what you get, woman. Like, just go ahead and pocket my money like that. Yeah, I want some dice in the board game again. That's locked. What's on the ground over here? That's a broom. Not helpful at all. That's a guard. Look around. Anything in there? Nope. Well, there is stuff in there, but it's not worth stealing. That's a lizard. Hiss, says the lizard. It has a little collar around its neck. It must be someone's pet. Walner the stage, or the sage. The man behind the counter is short and heavy set. He wears mage's robes, not crisp and clean, but ratty, as if he'd been traveling recently. The air in here has a thick medicinal scent. There is some alchemical equipment sitting on the counter. The man sees that you notice it. Difficult to find supplies down here, but I manage. I am Walner the sage. Welcome to my shop. Look like you do a lot of traveling. I'll get pickups, jeez. I try to be a sage, but I've been seeing a lot of action lately. I also need to find my own supplies. What sort of supplies? Mold and fungi. I use them to make my potions. Any of the sort you find you can bring to me. I've been trying to find a source of mandrake and grey mold, but have had no luck. They are terribly rare. What sort of action were you in? Captain Johnson enlisted me to help out against the foe. I was on a raid against the bandit fort up north, or up the hill to the west. It was a mess, but we fared much better than the group that attacked the Nephilim to the north. None of them returned. You know, if you want to help, you can speak with the captain. Sage do. Let's see. Curing potion. Alright. So now I have 3 curing potions somewhere. Just split those up in the party here. So that was our alchemy. Small slender woman sits behind the counter, working on fletching an arrow. Years in the underworld have made her skin white to the point of translucence. She holds up the arrow, inspects it, nods her approval, and sets it aside. Welcome to my workshop. You can call me JR. I offer fine tools for puncturing one's foes from a safe distance. Okay, so we can learn some archery skill from her, but we have to be good. I'd like to buy some missiles. I don't know what I have here, so I unfortunately cannot check. I have a crude bow, a crude bow, and a crude bow. So that's this one. Let's give some people a 11 to 33. Oh, hey, I could just actually like you look at these. Could actually just look at the currently using over here. This looks like it's better than the cave wood bow in like every way. Higher minimum damage, higher maximum damage, and it's cost less, and it has a plus 5% chance to hit. Let's buy. Oh, we only can buy one of them. That's all we'll buy for right now, then. Farming supplies. Hello, says the tall, peculiar-looking man dressed in leather behind the counter. Long hair and a broad smile and cold, calculating eyes. I am Jason. I sell supplies. Isn't that a bit vague? Well, I used to sell farming supplies when there were farms, then I diversified. Into what? Supplies of more esoteric nature. When there were farms? There are a lot of brigands in these parts. Not good, respectable thieves. Savages. They've been attacking the farms. There's one band of them in particular I'd like to see dealt with. Perhaps I could help you deal with them? Perhaps you could at that. Go straight north towards Formello, and you may meet a group of bandits which has been extorting money from merchants passing by. Deal with them and I will pay you handsomely. Be a bit more specific. I only sell supplies for farming. He makes little air quotes with his fingers when he says the word. If you'd like to do some trading, I can show you what I have. Otherwise, please leave. Alright, I'd like to buy some farming supplies. Funny, healing herbs cost 96. And they cost more than actually just buying a healing potion. Probably because they're a bit more, like, you can make them into different things, but that's all you don't need right now. So buy a fine cloak. Okay, what's this? Barracks. Just go ahead and explore this area. Archer, Captain Johnson, there we go. Remember what you tell on the job board in Silvar, you tell Captain Johnson of Jay's plight. He nods. I could use another blade. I have a scout going to Silvar soon. I'll send a word to this young warrior. Tips you a handful of silver coins for your trouble. So we just completed that, completed the quest, and we got 50 coins. Pretty good. What else are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to do anything else with him? I suppose we could talk to him, see if he has any quests. See a large bearded man in gleaming steel armor. An iron halberd is strapped over his back. Clearly he is the captain of this fort. He is a grim man with cold eyes and a huge variety of scars. Fortunately, he doesn't look unhappy to see you. So you're here, he says. I got word promising warriors arrived from the fort of Avernum. I won't pretend we don't need the help. I'm Captain Johnson, and I'm in charge here until we get a new commander. Tell me about the fort. I've been in charge of it since our commander died. They should have replaced me by now, but the castle is in no hurry. We were meant as a staging post for merchants heading north to Formello and south to the Tower of Magi and the Great Cave. We weren't intended to be protectors of the whole Eastern Gallery. We just ended up that way. Why haven't you been replaced? He raises a mailed fist and slams it onto the desk. Because I get results. Because we kill without mercy. Because I live to see Nephilim blood flow freely. And they won't promote me for much the same reason. What happened to the commander? Fell to an arrow while attacking a band of brigands. Not a savvy fellow. He was put in this charge at this fort in more peaceful times, and he never adjusted to the harshness of life. What can I get here? Healing, some crude supplies. Walner can make potions. If you want to get proper equipment or learn magic, though, you'll have to go north to Formello. How can I assist? Could use some help protecting this fort from the bandits and the Nephilim. It's my job to not rest until all the vermin are dead. But you have all these soldiers, what can I do? Our soldiers are the best. We always use some adventurers too. Bandits are off balance now, and we could really use the help against the Nephilim. He practically spits out the last word. There's a weird gleam in his eye. Tell me more about the Nephilim problem. His face turns into a cold grin. It's a little disturbing. Vicious vermin. I'd love to strangle everyone. They're building a new fort to the north, and I sent a small group to check it out. All of my scouts were lost. We need to burn that lair while it's small. He grins. Of course we're getting them back. We got one of them in the cells, dying slow. I'd like to help you with your Nephilim problem. Alright then, the new Nephilim fort is just to the north. It's being dug out by goblins right now. You can kill their commander, come back here and talk to me. I will reward you well. So now we have a choice. How do we want to respond to this? We have them treating the prisoners fairly. Do we kill them because we can't stand those feline savages? Definitely can't stand those feline savages. Don't worry, we'll take care of them. I don't go in for that mercy to non-humans drivel. They fight us, they pay. And then now we ask about the bandits. I'm not too worried about them. They live in the fort to the northwest. They destroyed several farms, but we're wearing them down. Okay, pick up another quest there. They have overrun a ruined fort to the west, and they're led by a powerful mage. If that mage were gone, we'd have a much easier time dealing with them. Kill the magician, you will be well rewarded. So there we go. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a trap. Okay. So let's talk to the Nephil prisoner. There's a lone Nephil held in a cell. His fur is matted and greasy. He's clearly starving. A long gash on his leg festers untended. Okay. The smithy. Let's see if there's anything good in here. The man in front of you is large, leather-clad, and grimy. Holds a very large hammer. The heat from its forge leaves his face flushed, and the red that stands out dramatically against his pale skin. Looks over your weaponry. A warrior, I see. I'm Grimmet. I sell blades, best you can find in the Eastern Gallery. Like to sell. Sell on bag. Good. Alright. Best weapons, you say? I'll have to go on a long march to find better. And if I wanted better, where would I head? Down south, the Great Cave, and west. Darmon is where the best steel is worked. I'm not ashamed to admit it. All know it. Let's buy a weapon. Nothing really worth it right now. Good. Doing the raiding, telling about the raiders and the kitties. Okay, so at this point, basically got everything. Right, that's locked. Go over here. There's some dude fishing. See an old man sitting under a tree. He's fishing. Are they biting? They are, catching plenty of the pale, slimy little monsters. What do you do when you're fishing? Not much. I used to be a farmer, now I just do odd jobs and fish. Sort of odd jobs. Foraging, cutting down the cave wood and shaping it into boards, burning trash and waste. Same amount of work to get done down here as up there. Why'd you stop farming? Those cat bastards. They buried my farm. They wanted the land, so they took it. Johnson sent out a group to attack their new fort, but I never heard from, so I'm stuck here. Calms down, goes back to fishing. So yeah, sorry, this is an unexciting episode of Talkie Talk. Tall, attractive woman with short, dark hair. She studies you carefully as you approach, clinically searching your bodies for any sort of damage. Welcome, warrior. I am Kaerl of the Hamer clan, a healer by trade. My skills are much in demand in this fort. Services do you provide? I heal the soldiers. It's as best I can. It's a difficult but necessary job. Struggling? In the bandit raids in the Nephilim, there's no end to the wounds I must tend to. We're always looking for help against them. Find out more. Talk to him. Another question. Can you heal me? See no need. What few bruises you'll have will fade in time. When you enter a friendly town, you will automatically gain all health in the spells. What can you do for me? Alas, I have no potions to spare. However, if you pay for my time, I can share with you a few minor rituals for focusing a patient's natural energy to heal wounds. Rituals can you teach me? Alright, so we can improve minor heal, improve curing, and improve protection. These are all spells he has right now, but we can't do it yet. We're going to need some more coin. Those are definitely things to invest in. Definitely worth the time. We'll want to come back for that in a little bit. Oh, look at that! Some healing herbs. See, always poke around in this game. There's always cool little bits and stuff to find. That's like another reason I really love these the Avernum or the Exile games. There's just so much. There's just so much included. Alright, so we'll poke around a bit. Let's take a look at our map. There's the bandits up here, and then the Nephils are up here somewhere. Let's go visit the bandits first. Just follow this line, it looks like. Beware bandit territory, yeah, okay. Here they are up here. You're ascending a huge craggy spire of rock, dominating this end of the huge cavern. An old road made of thick cobblestone leads up its side. At the top of the hill you see a crumbling fortress. It has a commanding view of the enormous cavern to the west. The fort is in ruins, though you can still see smoke from fires inside. It drifts up into the still air and leaves a foul gray haze around the keep. Okay. Alright, so this is the bandit fort. We have to sneak around a bit. Right, we could enter in there if we wanted. Alright, so apparently that's the edge. Things crumbling down a bit. Big old rat. We'll go ahead and just hit him. Hit big old rat. Easy enough. And is he guarding anything? A few coins. Nothing special. Alright, so we're gonna have to enter in that hole in the wall over here. So over here is where we'll enter. Walk in. You enter the abandoned fortress. This was once a small outpost placed here to watch over the vast expanses of cavern to the west. Now it is in ruins, abandoned by the Avernates. When you look around, it is clear that someone has since moved in. There are people living here, though you doubt that they are the legitimate owners. The buildings to the west have been roughly patched up, and you can hear loud, raucous singing coming from inside. Whoever lives here is drunk, rowdy, and considering the number of bandits roaming this area, probably hostile. Go ahead and save. Yep. Poke around. That is a skeleton. Is it a skeleton? Oh goodness, I didn't realize I had no help. Need some food. Eat a bunch of food. Lots of skeletons over there. Okay. Shield chant. You come over here and take curses. Oh my goodness, did I really... Oh. That's one problem with this game, is it's like, you're so far away that... You like, it's kind of in the distance, it's hard to see anything. Skeleton. Okay, so everybody's starting to level up. Excellent. So we'll now level everyone up. We're going to give him extra point of endurance, and then he has a broadsword. Let's do that and do that. Unless we want to do one of those. No, he doesn't even have any of those. This is going to be our like pure fighty guy. Him. Buzzed up his endurance as well. We're going to want to beef up his tool use. It's not every level up you get a it's not every level up that you get a trait. You have to actually like choose some of them. Yeah, we're gonna do. Well, let's do his dexterity so we can give him a missile weapon and boost up the first aid as well. And then also dexterity so we can for that and that one. Okay. Check to see if there's anything to get. There's a treasure chest. Spiritual herbs. That'll be nice. Some copper coins. Energy potion. Let's give that to him. Energy potion is basically a mana potion. Oh, look at all those silver coins. Yes. Want all those. Anything over here? Radiate ice. That'll be nice. Pen and ink, not worth anything. Lovely crystal. Sell that later. Alright, so we've looted this place. Great thing about guys you're attacking being bandits, you can just you can loot everything you want from them. Hear a shout of alarm coming from somewhere near the keep's main entrance. You fervently hope that the bloodthirsty yells are coming from Avernite soldiers who have finally roused themselves and are coming to drive out the brigands. Yes, it would be nice if life worked out that way. There's a thug. Go ahead and use Flawless Shot so I don't forget to use it. Yep, that's good. Okay, apparently there's something over here. Wonderful. I can actually hit all of them with that. Or maybe not. Alright, so you can hit them. We'll just go ahead and shoot them all from here. Oh, come on. So let's get everything. Pick up some coins here. Oh, I guess you just pick them up automatically. Alright, there's a thug, a rogue acolyte, and some more thugs. Alright. Just like, should be easy enough to kill. Just finish you off. I hit the wrong one. That was the wrong button. Wish this person would just play unturned and so the thing wouldn't keep popping up. Gonna have to heal you. There we go. There. Now he's got the weakness, curse, and poison. Try heal again. And I think just, yep. Actually do more damage with that, Okay, that's a robe. Armor plus 6%. Leather armor. Everybody has leather armor. That's worth buying at least. Oh, I forgot I had this ring. Plus 10 to cold resistance? I'll take that, okay. Now we just loot everything. Healing potion. Open this up. More robes. I don't know why I have this robe here. Just put that away. Something over here. Some fish. Lots of bandits. Oh, okay. Wow. That kind of hurt. That sucks. Alright, let's go ahead and you go over here. Healing potion. Let him take care of those. Everybody just shoot them from afar. Protection again. Oh, it's been 34 minutes. I'll just have to, as soon as I finish killing this guy here, there we go. Going to call it off for now, and we'll continue our destruction of the this bandit fort. I'm Jesse, and I'll see you next time.